Hello, beautiful, amazing, and fantastic people. I do hope that you're fine. I do hope that the Lord has kept you in good and perfect faith. As you can see, I'm all beautiful, all amazing, and all kept by the Lord. In case you're new, welcome to this channel. My name is Wangedi Modon. Once again to this channel. This is the channel that you never get out ever the same, because we are here to inspire you and to make sure that you're aligned to your destiny, to your purpose, and to your creator. So guys, today we are going to talk about something called emotions. What are emotions? Emotion is simply a way of you or your body reacting to a situations or a circumstance that have happened in your life. Okay, I won't say they are positive and negative emotions, but emotions are determined by the nature of the circumstance that you find yourself in. Let's say, for example, you get a business deal. What do? You want to dance, exactly. Yeah, but when you find, maybe for example, you receive some bad news, maybe somebody's sick or that and this and this and this, you feel sad. So emotions are simply determined by the situation that you find yourself in or the circumstances that surround you. So where it's very important to understand emotions and learn that you should not let your emotions determine the path for your destiny. Don't let what you feel determine who you'll be tomorrow. Don't let what you feel right now determine the path for your tomorrow. There's this case about this boy who killed the family. A current feeling or emotion drove that person to killing the family. So the emotions have determined the path for his destiny. So even if I know that God will redeem him, God will help him wherever it is that he will be, God will help him, but it won't change what has happened already. It won't. It has already happened. Probably it was just something that triggered him, and then he let the emotion control him. So it's very important to understand, I'm feeling this way, I'm feeling angry. Then what? That is not the end of life. It doesn't mean that you feel angry forever. It's just a matter of time. You'll get over it, and the next moment you'll feel happy. The main thing that we youth have, and the main problem that we as youth have, is we want to let the current moment or the current situation that are surrounding us to determine the path for your destiny. Just because things are not working for you doesn't mean they'll never work out for you, my brother. Just because somebody rejected you doesn't mean that everybody will reject you. No. Just because you went through a heartbreak doesn't mean that your life will forever be filled with heartbreaks. Time is a master healer. How to deal with the emotions is to allow time. Give yourself time. I know people pass through a lot of tough things. Actually, I've ever gotten myself to a situation where I didn't see the future for myself. I felt like I was damn crushed. I felt like my life had come to an end, but I didn't let that determine the path for my today. I held on because I knew that today, that is now today, was holding something better for me. What if I gave up at that point? I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't be who I am today. But because I gave myself to realize that, well, I am sad, things in my life seems to be in a mess, but I'm going to get out of this. It is going to be over soon. Just because you broke up with someone doesn't mean that is the end of life. It is not. Allow yourself to be hurt, because it is normal to be hurt. It's okay to feel hurt, because a friend of mine actually told me it's okay not to be okay. Yeah, and when you find that your emotions are responding to the circumstance that you're facing, that simply means that you're normal, because you can get a job promotion and then you're sad. Yeah, so when you find that maybe you get a heartbreak and then you're sad, that means you're normal. So just allow yourself time, give yourself time, and then that pain will go. With time it will go and you'll forget about it. Tomorrow is there, and it's only there for those who hope in it. So you have to not allow your current moment determine the path of your destiny. just because that business is not working. Don't, because, and you feel so frustrated, don't just give up all the same and say, quit, I quit it, no, what, I don't know what. Well, it's okay to feel frustrated, especially when things are not working and you're trying so hard and you feel like nika inakugonga, yani ushizika ushaifanya kitu and then inafika mahali na inagonga wall, so it bounces back on you and you're like, what just happened, man? Did that just happen? And you're like, guy, sasa mimi ni wanani? It happens, eh? That is life. It will never be smooth all the way. It will be filled with ups and downs. But it's very important to realize, don't let what you're feeling right now determine the path for you tomorrow. Just because somebody cheated on you doesn't mean that everybody else will cheat on you. Are we together? Youths, young people, I want to talk to you. Just because a relationship did not work out doesn't mean that relationships will never work out for you. Don't let your emotions, current emotion, determine the path for your destiny, okay? Give yourself time. Allow God in your life. Allow God to take control. Something else. Not all emotions are godly. It's very important to realize that. Some emotions are very satanic. Let me say that. Some emotions are very satanic because they are meant to torture us and to bring pain into our lives. Maybe if things are working well, but you find sometimes the devil and exaggerate my feelings zetu. Yani unapata tu anakufanya tu kuwa disappointed kabisa. Yani hadi anakuonyesha there is no hope for you. As in the only thing that you can do to yourself, just kill yourself and go, forget about life and chillax. It's very important then to realize that not all emotions are normal. Some emotions are very satanic, by the way, and it's very good to know when to differentiate between those emotions. Let me give you an example. I've actually written that example in my book, that Divine Altars, that is going to be published, let's say within 2 weeks time from now. It should be done. There was a time I was back in campus and I actually I had the zeal ya kusoma. Mimi nilikuwa napenda kusoma, by the way, and I loved learning new things and new content and all that. So ikafika time ya kufanya exam, and that weekend, the week before that exam, because the exam ilikuwa inaanza kama Monday, so now like the Thursday. Hiyo wiki yote nilishinda poa. I was so anxious, as in super anxious, by the way. Nilikuwa tu nasubiri tu exam ikuje nifanye, najua tu nitapita. So that weekend ikafika. All of a sudden I started feeling so confused. I started feeling so sick. As in damn sick. I was feeling like hapana. Yani seti niko mgonjwa anywhere, but I was feeling weird. Nilikuwa tu na feel weird. Nikienda, then I remember when sasa exam ilianza. The first exam hadi nilikuwa nasoma kuna tunashika. Yani ile tu nafanyanga ile tu final touches ndo uende ufanye exam. Nilikuwa naenda kusoma hakuna kitu nashikanisha. Naona kitu tu iko blood. Everything is just blood. Kiangalia kitabu naona tu blood. So I really suffered. I really struggled because I remember even when I was trying to write on the paper, nilikuwa napata maybe natetemeka na feel hapa hivi mkono yote sina nguvu, and I was like, what is happening to me? And ikafika mali actually missed the paper. I missed the paper because nilikuwa tu na feel tu niko confused, hadi sijielewi, sijui nini. I don't know what happened. Nilisoma the timetable vibaya, so ikabidi nime miss paper. So what do? Do I just sit down and just wait and see everything just falling apart? No, I had to realize that that is not godly emotions. How do I prepare for an exam for a whole semester, then time ya mwisho ndo nakuja ku give up, and then things are not working, and then I'm going to fail? How? No, that does not happen to me. That is not going to happen to me. I went to the prayer room and I cried to God and told God, I don't want those emotions. I don't want those emotions. Wherever they are from, I don't want them. I believe that I have done what I should have done through that semester, and I don't deserve to lose it. So something happened that turned the situations, and I was able to be relieved of the emotions in a godly manner, and I thank God. So it's very important when you feel that some emotions that you're having are not godly, just go before God and tell God, I don't want these emotions, because not all emotions are circumstantial, yeah? Or not all emotions are circumstantial. Some zinakuja tu kukusumbua na kukosesha amani. So it's very important to know that some emotions are demonic, and when you realize them, go to God and tell God, hizi emotions nimezikata kata, yeah? And that way you'll be able to live a life that is is good and that is balanced and that is progressive. You get? Yeah. So I hope that you have learned something. Have you? I do hope that you have learned something. In case you have learned something, why don't you share this video with your friends and also help them to learn something from this video. Thank you so much. Till next time. Bye.